Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am McKola here for the news this morning. Hope you guys are all doing well. We've got so much to get stuck into today. Talking interim managers, permanent managers. We're going to be covering all the latest news in regards to that in the British press and, of course, around the rest of Europe as well. Jay and Joe couldn't be bothered to do this today, so you are stuck with me. And before we get stuck into the news, I want to ask you guys to do me a little favour. Can you hit that subscribe button, red button down there somewhere? If you haven't hit it already, make sure you're hitting it right now. We want to hit 700,000 subscribers before the end of the season, and we can do that with your help. So get stuck in the comments below with your thoughts on everything we discussed today, and make sure you're subscribed. And if you're already subscribed, hit the notifications bell, and of course have a look at becoming a member, because we have got a great Christmas competition coming up for all the members, and we'll be giving away a few prizes, so make sure you're keeping it locked for that. But as I said, we've got loads to get stuck into this morning regarding interim managers, regarding permanent managers, regarding Poch, Rangnick, Zidane, all these guys. So this is what we're hearing at this moment in time. The Telegraph and the Mail yesterday, they reported that Manchester United have a 5-man shortlist for their interim manager. They're targeting a swift appointment, and the 5-man shortlist includes Ernesto Valverde, Lucien Favre, Rudy Garcia, Ralph Rangnick and Paulo Fonseca. And according to the Telegraph, United want to get this appointment done quickly, and it could be done before that game against Chelsea on the weekend. Now, I'm a little bit sceptical about that one. and I'll tell you why shortly. But those names, and when you read them, and to be honest, I've said before on here that I didn't think United would be interested in bringing Ralph Rangnick. Ralph Rangnick would be a fantastic appointment on a short-term basis. But if Ralph Rangnick gets the job and he accepts the job, he will only do so on one basis, and that is according to the Times. Ralph Rangnick is willing to leave his role as head of sports and development at Lokomotiv Moscow to join United as interim manager, but only if he is given a significant role at United beyond this season. And when you read that, it then starts to make you feel like the perfect choice for interim manager in Ralph Rangnick is now not going to be a possibility, because you feel like him getting a significant role at Man United beyond this season, whilst it'd be ideal for us football fans of the club, people that want to see us successful on the pitch, people that want to see some form of structure at the club that is geared around getting the best out of the football team, you also feel like those in charge at United and those on the board, those in those positions, wouldn't want to give up any of the power that they do have. You know, when you're looking at Myrtle, Arnold, Ed Woodward, who is apparently leaving soon, although he says he's going to stick around for a little bit longer. And you do feel like, because of the power dynamics at the club, that if Ralph Rangnick's going to come in and say, I'll do the interim job, but I want another job at the end of it, whilst it'd be ideal to me, imagine getting Ralph Rangnick in till the end of the season and then putting him upstairs and getting someone like Poch or Ten Hag or someone like that in as manager. I think that would be a magnificent way to go about business, and it'd be a surprising one for me, because I've never imagined United to be that set up in that way, or even target those kind of managers. Also, Ernesto Valverde could be a good choice on a short-term basis. Larry White's name did come up before, Laurent Blanc, but that one seemingly not going to happen. And obviously, the only reason you feel like one of these interims might not happen is because Mauricio Pochettino could come to Manchester United, or at least that's how it feels at the moment in the press, that Mauricio Pochettino is open to joining Manchester United very soon. Now, we had a report in the Manchester Evening News. You know, they're not as reliable as they once were, and it says in there, it is inconceivable United would have added the word interim to their statement confirming Solskjaer's departure if they were aware of Mauricio Pochettino's true feelings. Pochettino wants to be in Old Trafford dugout next week, not next year. United have approached Paris Saint-Germain and are unlikely to be discouraged by the rejection. The onus is now on Pochettino to inform his present employers he wishes to have his employment terminated. For appearance's sake, United have to stay quiet. The slightest suggestion they are deviating from their questionable plan outlined on Sunday is another stick to beat Woodward and Arnold with, and their egos are already black and blue. In Pochettino's diplomatic Zoom call in Manchester on Tuesday, there were coded hints. Every question was answered in English, and he mentioned Sir Alex Ferguson's name unprompted. The flames were not doused, and he even, any interview I've seen with him, he has refused to he's refused to say give me the job, I want the Manchester United job, but he's also refused to say he's going to be staying at Paris Saint-Germain for the foreseeable future. So it does make you think. There were also reports in France that, and this come via Sport Witness, who say according to Le Parisien, the Zinedine Zidane to Paris Saint-Germain move is already in the works, and the French newspaper claimed that negotiations have been ongoing for weeks. With Pochettino's future currently uncertain, they revealed the PSG board indeed are talking with the former Ballon d'Or winner, even negotiating. Nothing is signed, obviously, but the intention is to do everything for the Frenchman to be the next Paris Saint-Germain manager. In fact, things are advancing, with a meeting taking place a few weeks ago, although the club deny that. So with contact having been made between PSG or Zidane, as the rumours say, with Poch not denying Manchester United, it feels like something could happen. But you have got posturing from both clubs at this moment in time. PSG are saying they don't want to let him go because they'll get some money. And Zinedine Zidane might not be available at this moment in time for them either. But also they don't want to be left without a manager. They don't want to make it too easy for United when they could potentially recoup some money. So there's all those things going on at the minute. And in the background, you've got United's search for an interim. Which, look, we have to do our due diligence. We have to be prepared to either go long-term immediately or have that short-term option there. But we heard from the Telegraph that PSG will try to discover Pochettino's intentions after the game against Manchester City. This is now after the game against Manchester City. So hopefully things heat up a little bit more for us on the Poch front. I say hopefully because I want Mauricio Pochettino at Man United. But when you hear some of the names linked with us in an interim role, as good as they are, it feels too good to be true. Ralph Rangnick would be a fantastic choice. Ernesto Valverde would be alright as well. You feel like you could maybe rescue something from the season with that. But if there's any possibility of getting Poch now, United need to go and do it. Need to go and do it. Just act like the big club that we are. And imagine taking PSG's manager off him. I know that you could argue that they probably don't want him themselves and all that kind of thing. But taking the City manager from PSG, him wanting to come to Man United, that'd be so good. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on all the rumours at this moment in time. Who would you want as interim? Do you want Poch as permanent manager? Should we make that happen now? Should we wait to the summer? Get your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Until next time, I've been Adam McKola. This has been Stretford Paddock. I'm out of here.